Okay, and now we're good to go. I had some issues with my connection, and I thought I couldn't do it, like I couldn't join you guys, but it's okay now. As I told you, my name is Cristiano. I'm gonna be your host, and we're gonna talk about health. Okay, so I selected some simple questions here, and I want to share with you. Just a sec. Can you guys see the questions? All the questions? I have like 9 questions, but we don't have time to talk about everything. But it's just make sure that everybody has something to talk about. Okay? So for those who are the first time, welcome. For those who already know and are addicted to TNT, welcome back. What we're gonna do is I'm gonna split you guys in small rooms, and you have to introduce yourselves, and then choose a leader. A leader is the person that makes sure that everybody are talking, and the person that reads the questions and help the others. Okay? So I'll try to split the rooms right now. So let me just introduce myself. My name is Cristiano. I'm from Ceará. I'm 29 years old. I'm an English teacher and a chemistry teacher as well. And I said I'm from Eusébio, which is a city close to Fortaleza. And I've been to TNT for like about 2 months. Anna, I know that Anna loves to introduce herself. Like
No,
a
I
zillion
don't.
times.
Okay. No, I don't. I am Ana Paula, by the way, but you can call me Ana. I am 25 years old. I live in Juiz de Fora, Minas Gerais. I am a physiotherapist, and I'm finishing my master's degree in physical rehabilitation, but my specialization is in women's health. And
Great.
I always say the same thing.
Ollie, what about you?
My name is Ollie. No, my name is Olivelton, but called me Ollie mesmo. I live in Divinópolis, Minas Gerais. I'm a student of UX design, and that's it.
US design. What is it?
User experience.
Ah, like the
Digital.
interface, like you work
Yes,
with the interface.
yes.
Very interesting.
Product design.
Ty, what about you?
Good morning, everyone. My name is Ty. I am 30 years old. I'm currently living in Maricá, which is a small town in Rio. I don't know if you've ever heard of it.
No,
I am, no, almost anyone ever heard of it. I am an elementary teacher and also a kindergarten teacher. I'm currently working from home because of the pandemic situation we're living now. And yeah, just trying to keep my mental and physical health. Since the topic today is we're going to talk about health. So maybe you guys could give me some tips about it.
Inez, how are you? Can you introduce yourself?
Hello, I'm fine. Good morning, guys. I'm Inês. I'm 33 years old. I'm from São Paulo, and I work with finance and taxes. And a bit about me, I like to go out with friends, and I like go to park and ride a bike. I like go to pubs and have some beer. I'm a bit shy sometimes. And I'm here to improve my English because my speaking now is not good. Sometimes I get confused or I don't know how to answer the questions quickly, but I'm trying.
Even in Portuguese, sometimes I can't answer some
Yes,
questions.
I think sometimes I can't think it quickly, do you know, about these questions. But I'm here. Nice
I
to meet
know
you.
it. Welcome back. Marcos?
Good morning, everyone. I'm Marcos. I'm 16 years old. I'm from São Paulo. I live in Suzano. It's a city nearby Mogi das Cruzes. It's a big city that I have here. I'm a student as well. I speak French, a little bit English, Spanish, and I'm learning Italian.
Great. Oh my God. Jose? Jose, are you there?
Hi,
Hello.
are you listening to me?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so good morning. My name is José Arthur. I'm 18 years old. I'm from São Luís, Maranhão. I talk a little bit of French, German, and English, and Portuguese, of course. So it's just this. Thank you.
I tried to learn German, but oh my God.
It's a little
I just couldn't say the alphabet. I just gave up on the alphabet. Okay, guys, so let's start with our first question. Let me see here. Why do you think studies show that women live longer than men? So we have some research. I think you've already heard about it, that women, they live more, like they live longer than men. Why?
I think the same research say that women go more frequently in the at doctor. I don't know. So if we have some healthy problem, we go to the doctor and we discover this problem before a man because the man doesn't like to go. And I think it's a good point for us who is women.
Ollie, what do you think, man?
I think that's it truth because woman how to say cuida-se.
Take care.
Woman take care
herself.
and man is not. That's it.
Ty?
I am thinking about like in Brazil, generally it's true because women kind of have this feeling that we need to be more cautious about our health, and we go, as Ana Paula said, we go to the doctors to checkups more frequently than men. And I don't know if it has a difference in Brazilian culture and other countries' culture where men are more cautious about going to the doctor, because I think it's something cultural. I don't know. I think I've seen here in Brazil men careless of their own health, and I haven't seen that in some other countries. But yeah, I still believe that women are a little bit more cautious about our health than men somehow. But now I'm wondering why exactly. But I believe I agree with Ana Paula.
Marcus, what do you think?
I I was thinking that men like to live la vida loca, like they don't are so careful like women are, and this is sad because this is about they healthy, they mind, and they healthy of body or mind, and this is not so good because uh, as well the man is not so lazy longer than women, and I think that's it.
José?
Hi. So I think that first of all have the genetic side. Like men originally live less than women, and secondly, I think that the culturally side, like armed conflict, like drink a lot, like the pressure of the society of push the man for being violent, like be the man, the the controller of the situation. And I think that is this, and the fact that the woman go more often in the doctor, and a lot of men don't think that going to the doctor is a good thing, like, oh, you know like this.
Inês, what do you think? Inês?
Oh, hi. Hi, I'm here. I think because the women are more careful about themselves and they are more worried about to be sick, you know. And for example, here in my house, my father, sometimes he's sick, but he doesn't want to go to the doctor. He just say, I'm good, I'm fine. It's okay. So, but sometimes I think it's good to him go to the doctor and take some medicines. Yes, I think it's this.
I agree with all that you guys said. For me, it might have something to do with sexism, because like men might like want to show that they're stronger, that they are capable of taking care of themselves in a different way, and it might also have a relation with freedom in our society. Like you guys said, it might have like a connection with the culture. I think everybody has some kind of bad feeling about going to the doctor. But like men, they just want to show they might want to show that they're stronger, and you know, like vida loca, like what Marcus said.
Yes.
Let's go to the next question about vitamins. You guys know what vitamins I mean, vitamin. Do you take vitamins? Do you believe in taking vitamins? What illness can vitamins fight? Anna?
Oh my God, hard question. I don't know. I think sometimes vitamins it's important, but you need to go to the doctor, and the doctor needs to ask you an exam, and this exam needs to show you really need to get vitamins. But these kinds of vitamins that you can go to the, how can I say, farmacia,
Drugstore?
Yeah, drugstore, of course. You can go there and take the first one that you'll see. No, I can't believe it. It's good because I think it has no purpose in this. When you go to the doctor and he says, yeah, you need, okay, it's good.
Ollie?
I don't take vitamins, and I don't believe in how to say medicaments.
Drugs?
I don't believe drugs. I think food, vegetables, fruits is more important than drugs. I prefer nature foods.
Okay.
That's it.
Ty?
I am torn between Ollie's opinions and Ana Paula's opinions because as Ollie said, it's really important to keep a healthy and balanced meal. It's impossible for you just take vitamins and keep eating fast food and junky food because your body's going to be ill. But at the same time, I take vitamins only when I am already ill. So when I'm recovering for a flu or maybe a cold, I take some vitamins to help me to, to get better faster and don't feel so hard the symptoms of a newness. So but as Ana Paula said, it's important to go to the doctor because sometimes when you have this boon of vitamins, some vitamins your body doesn't need exactly. So you can be overdosed by a vitamin. So it can be a huge problem for you. So go to the doctor and keep a balanced meal and your body's going to be okay.
Inez?
Oh, I agree with you guys, and in my point of view, I think the vitamins it doesn't work, sometimes. There are people that believe, but I don't believe that it works very well. And I think I prefer to be careful with my food and with things that I'm eating, because maybe it can make you with your good health. And I prefer tea as well. I think I believe in tea sometimes. and I prefer go to the drugstore and buy some medicines. Or if I'm getting bad and bad, I'm going to the doctor and then and do some exams. I'm very worried about my health sometimes.
Mhm. I also agree with you guys. Like, it's very important to know what you're eating. It doesn't matter if, like Ty said, if you take a lot of vitamins and then you just have junk food and just don't have a healthy alimentation. I don't know if I can say alimentation, but uh, so it doesn't matter. Some people just believe that taking vitamins, artificial vitamins, and all these type of medicines, they will just get better. But we have, like, I had a teacher. I'm a chemist, and I had a teacher that he was always talking about vitamin C. That vitamin C prevents a lot of different things, and but we know that we have some vitamin C that, like a tablet that you take, 90% of the tablet you just, like, you just put out of your body, because you just need just a little amount that you can have with food, with natural food. You don't need to buy a lot of vitamins just to make sure that you don't get sick, you know? Like Ollie said, there are a lot of different foods that really helps you. Instead of taking vitamin C in that thing, why don't you just have a orange juice? you know? Marcos.
I actually don't take vitamins, but I think that this depending from the organized, you know, like for me it doesn't work, but I don't know, for you can work or somebody else, but for me it doesn't work. But I think that's important to take vitamins, as I say, depending of the organized. I think that's important as anybody, any other food or tea. I don't know. I think that's it.
José?
Hi. So I think that take vitamins is really important for the health system, but not just take like you take a real amount of vitamins and you eat and oh my god, I'm Superman right now. No, no, not like this. Like with a consistency way, you know, like really follow the medical advice, do really good alimentation, uh, alimentation, and because like this year, a real amount of people is in their homes alone and they don't go out. They don't get the vitamin of the sun like this, and they need artificial vitamins to make their health system a little better. Do you understand? I think that is this. I think that is really important for the health.
And about illness, I know a disease, but I don't know the name of the disease. That if you don't take vitamin C, your teeth just fell out of your mouth. I don't know if you know this. Yeah. So never like vitamin C is essential for your teeth to just stay in your mouth, you know. I don't know if you know any other illness related to vitamins. I know that it's difficult. Let's go to the next question. It's similar to the first one, but I just want to ask again. Just think it's okay. Why do more women regularly go to the doctor than men? You guys want to add anything else, or do you think it's similar to the question number one?
I think this question is really related to the first one. So I think it's a mix between culture and, sexism and maybe biological things. So I think the first one kind of answers this third one.
So are we good to go to the next question? Marcos, do you want to say?
I'm totally agree with Ty because I think that the sexism is the thing more I don't know how to say, but it's more apparently by this, and I think that it's because of the parental creation too, and this depending of the people, somebody else.
Anyone else? Can we move on to the next question?
I think the same idea is social culture, because men said eu não preciso ir no médico, blá, 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 but is culture, no, is not the truth, because humans is humans. That's it.
Let's go. What do you guys do to take care of yourself and stay physical? Oh my God, I just can say this word. Psychically healthy. Thank you very much. Anybody, like you guys not doing anything. You're not running. Yes.
Likely healthy? Well,
Yes.
physically healthy, I have to tell you guys that I'm quite doing anything because I'm not going outside. I'm not taking a sunbath because it's so cold and it's rainy. So I can even take a sunbath. But psychically health, I'm kind of struggling with that because I'm really sad because everything that's going on around us, especially because of the social distancing thing, for me is really difficult because I'm used to be around kids and in a full classroom, and for me teaching online, it's it's been difficult mentally saying. So I'm always positive. I'm kind of with a big smile for my kids, but uh, deeply inside, I'm kind of crying all the time, and I can't show that feelings, and I am kind of getting ill mentally. So what I do to keep my sanity is try to do things that I enjoy the most. For example, sewing, or working with carpentry, which is one of my hobbies, playing video games, studying sometimes, depending on, of course, the subject. I really need to like the subject to feel comfortable with. But I try to keep my mind occupied somehow so I can just focus my energy on something productive instead of focusing on problems surrounding us.
Yeah. I'm a teacher as well. You are a kindergarten teacher, right?
Yeah, and
How is it
elementary.
like? How is it like? They are still using the technology okay, or are they struggling?
My kids are like, my students are the best students ever because they know how to use them perfectly. So sometimes they teach their parents how to use them. And we can, sometimes people get kids like little people that have to be cared, but they can handle very well technology nowadays. Kids are very good with technology. And for them, it's been pretty easy technologically speaking, but of course I feel they are suffering a lot with being distant from the friends because they were used to be together. They were used to be, having meals together, having fun together, playing together, and it's been difficult for them too. But we try to make this all this process very positive for them too. So that's why I'm always trying to be happy and playing games a lot with them on Zoom. But yeah, it's a different process for them and for us as adults because we know exactly what's going on, and sometimes they don't know exactly what's going on. But technologically speaking, they are kind of surprising me somehow. But I kind of knew that they would do something. They would handle technology pretty well.
Inez, what are you doing to stay healthy physically? Inez?
Oh, hi. Uh, I'm very anxious, and I try to be calm, and maybe I think to have a good mind. And I like to go to walking. I like dancing, and it make my mind free. Can you listen the car here?
Yeah, kinda.
Okay, sorry guys about that. And I think to be healthy with my mind, I like to do exercise. But now in the quarantine time, I can do nothing. I'm just studying. Sometimes I dance at home alone. Uh, I try to sleep well and things like this to be with my mind good and healthy.
Ollie, what about you? What you doing?
In 2019, I was how to say, I don't practice my exercise, and this year I started to run three times in the week and improve minha how to say alimentação.
Your diet.
Yeah, thanks. Can you hear? Okay. José?
Eu tô com problema de internet aqui, pode passar para outra pessoa.
Okay.
So it's me?
Yes.
Okay.
What you doing to stay healthy?
I think the most important for me is have a good sleep, you know? Like just staying in bed is amazing. Doing nothing. And when I'm not in the bed, I think that exercise is really important. Like I do exercise all the day. No, not all the day, like every day. And have a really good diet. You know, eating natural food is really good. It's really good for the health system. And you feel good, you know? Like if you compare eat just drunk, how you say bad food? Drunk food? How you say?
Junk food.
Yes, junk food, and eat natural food, you note some difference. And I think that it's important for me to watching movies and and do meditation is really important for me. Doing some kind of meditation all the day, all the morning, just have a moment with myself. It's really important for me. I think that is this. Thank you.
Thank you. Anna, I have a different question for you. Are you afraid of going to the doctor or dentist?
Why you are asking this?
No, I just want to go to the next question.
Okay, thank God. To the doctor, just when I think the symptom that I have can be danger. An example, I don't know. I no example, but to the dentist, yeah, I am really, really, really afraid to go to the dentist. But all my family, it's then. An example, my cousin is a dentist, so where I can go and be afraid.
Oh, so you can trust him.
Yeah.
You know him, right? It helps. It really helps. Like for me, it's very difficult. I always get nervous when I go to a doctor, and I didn't used to have like a fear of going to the dentist, but after all this time, like I'm still trying to, you know, I had a root something canal, a root canal, and it was very difficult. And I've been like seeing the dentist almost every week, and it's just terrible. Like I'm trying to try it now, so I always get anxious, and all the smell. Oh, I just hate it. What about you, Marcos?
I'm afraid too because I have to go to the doctor every month, and because I using I don't know say aparelho.
Breast, no.
Braces.
Braces. Yes.
And every month I have to manutention. I don't know how to say to
have it checked.
To fix in my braces. And just this because this only doctor that I used to go all my whole life. I think that's it.
Ollie?
What is the question?
Are you afraid of going to the doctor or dentist?
Oh yeah, dents. I used braces in the past, and I hate the experience use braces. And how to say tirar dente de silos.
Wow, that's difficult.
But was terrible experience. I don't like it. That's it.
Yeah, actually, I just loved. I also had bracelets. I never know how to say braces. I had braces as well, and my favorite part was just to just to make it tighter, just to tighten it up, and that was one of my favorite part. But like just having a canal and all this stuff is very hard. Ty, what about you?
Well, as most of you guys, I used to wear braces. I wore braces for 5 years in my life, and it was kind of cool going there. So I kind of have this connection with dentists. So I really like going to the dentist, and I don't have any problems going to any kind of other checkup I have to go. I don't have any kind of fear for doctors or fear for any other physician. So I kind of like them, and I like talking to them a lot and asking questions because I'm very curious about how the body works. So I like going to the hospital and going to the dentist too.
Did they try to talk to you? The dentist try to talk to you while you can't?
Yeah. My dentist, I loved him so much. He was kind of like a psychologist. He was always talking to me about, things that were going on in life, philosophic things, and I love that so much. It was one of my best part of the days going to the dentist.
Inez?
Yes, I agree with you guys. And in my case, I think that go to the doctor, it's okay. But when you get the exams, the results of the exams, I feel afraid, or maybe I'm sick, or no, what's happening with me? But going to the doctor, for me, it's okay. But dentist, I hate. I don't like. I used braces for a long time. And when I was younger than now, when I went to the dentist, I screamed, I cried, no, I don't want to be here. Let me go. But nowadays, when I go to the dentist, I try to be calm and close my eyes, but I don't like it until now.
Let me ask you something, guys. Do you get? I'm sorry to step on your words. Do you guys Google when you have any kind of symptoms? Like, oh, I have a bruise on my arm. Do I have cancer or anything like that?
Because I'm a kind of
because that's so dangerous. A friend of mine does it all the time.
I know what the feeling. I'm always searching on Google, and you always expecting for the worst. Like you only have 2 days in your life, like alive. It's always the worst thing. So never Google. That's my advice.
Never do that. Unless you want to develop a panic attack, never Google for symptoms. Okay. Go to the doctor.
Let's go to the next question. It's gonna be our final question, I guess. Why are so many people on antidepressants nowadays? What do you guys think? Jose?
Because life sucks. Not just kidding. Just kidding.
Why are so many people on? Is the last question. Why are so many people on antidepressants nowadays?
Oh, yes, yes.
I didn't understand the question.
It's a delicate question, you know. Like, I think that the big deal is that in these days is really more often you see and you share your fears with the other persons. Like, I think that ever since the mankind existed, all, like since the beginning, have people with disease and people with like depression, you know. But I think that today is more easy for you to share this and be more okay with this. Like, no, I know something different. I'm like all other persons, like, you know. You understand what I try to talk. It's more easy to you share and you find a good professional for you these days. Like, you can find this online, and I think, like, you know, 2000 years earlier is more difficult. You have to do what? Go to the doctor. He will say, like, you have a problem, go home. Like, you know, I think that is this.
Thank you. Marcos?
Because this life it just sucks. No, I'm just kidding. Because actually everything is passing, it's happening so quickly, so faster, and we are not in the same vibe, on the same walk. And I think that in all this part, in the family, on the world, the school, on the university, everything is happening, and we are not on the same vibe, you know. And actually it's normal to be to own the antidepressants, because it's a disease, so everybody is can be can have a disease, and it's normal, but it have to go to the doctor, to talk with someone that is a good ouvinte, I don't know how to say,
Listener.
listener, yeah. And because it's very important, and everybody has to be escutado, listening, you know, like this.
Ollie?
Uh, I think because the world is crazy, the world is more complex, and people have to do anything. How to say preocupações?
Worries?
Preoccupation.
Worries.
People have worries and various and things to do, and people have difficulty in organize your life, and people crazy, and drugs is one the way the people control these difficulties. Understand the idea? That's it.
Yes.
In my opinion.
Anna, what do you think? No?
No, I was looking for the Zoom here. We are in the question number 9, right?
Yes.
I think the life is becoming more and more fast and more demanding, and the people says you need to be productive all the time and getting pressured you. So we don't know how to handle all this pressure. So we need to get antidepressant. But I think it's not so bad because I think it's a good way to, it's a good help for you if you really need to go to doctor, talk, say what you are feeling. And if you need antidepressant, he will prescribe you. if its word exists and invented. But I think it's this. 10 years ago, antidepressants was not so famous or common as it is today. But it's because people are looking for this more frequently. And when you see a friend or someone that you know who gets antidepressant, you feel more comfortable for look at an example. Chris looks so normal, and if he gets an antidepressant, it's not a bad thing. And so when you see this, you feel more comfortable for go to the doctor, say what you are feeling, and if you need, you will get comfortable for do if you need.
I also agree with you. I'm just bringing the others here.
Yeah.
Okay.
By the way, I don't know if Chris gets antidepressant. Was just a joke, an example, guys, please.
Yeah, I'm not. I also agree with you guys, because like life is, we have more complex relationship nowadays, and all the environments are different. The time we using and the time that we live in, all the worries, everything is different, and the world is always like wanting more from us, and we have a lot of information. And sometimes when I wake up and check on internet, the first thing is that I can see is a bad thing. We are always talking about the tragedies and all this stuff that just just make you feel not so comfortable. Hello guys, welcome back. I hope you guys had a good talk. So I guess everybody's here. For these couple of minutes, I'll just make another question, okay? And I want you to answer. What do you think? It's the question number 7. Uh, do you have health insurance? What do you think about Brazil's public health system? O SUS.
Well, we were talking about this question in the last moments now. And well, I told it to my group about me. I did a surgery in my spine, in my colon, and was in the SUS, but it was very good for me. That thing was I waiting for 5, almost 6 years to do the surgery, but when I did, it was so amazing. All the doctors was perfectly, nurses was very kind of with me and another patients too. And here in Rio de Janeiro, we had Into. It's a hospital like a referência, in this kind of the surgery. And I did a surgery because I had scoliosis. So for me, it was 4 years ago now. It was very difficult for me, but for me, I'm very thankful for that. And this service for all the Brazil, and some people come to Rio de Janeiro, another states come to Rio de Janeiro to do these kinds of surgeries. So Mariana says one thing, that we have to defend this source, because it's a great, has a lot of problems, okay, but when this is great, this function, when funciona, I don't know, it do very well, so because that, I'm very thankful with my surgery, and a lot of people too, I think.
Yeah, I think sometimes it doesn't work well because of corruption and the mess of organization. And I think, but you know, in the, the mailing, the main concern is not about the professionals, you know. There are so incredible professionals there. So we sometimes don't give the value I was talking about in group with Marise, and I was talking about Anvisa, right? It's covered by SUS. So even if you think you're not using the system, you're using because you're eating it. So I think that's it.
And I will talk about the health insurance, for example, because when I was young, my family doesn't have health insurance, and nowadays I have because of my company. But here in Brazil, we don't have the culture to make, for example, life insurance. I think it's very important too, because we don't know what will happen with us tomorrow, for example, and I think we have to plan the life of our family. And I think it's very important because we can have treatment, a different treatment in particular hospitals, for example. But I have to say that the moment that I need the SUS in the past, I was very well. I have a good treatment, for example, and my family in my city have the same nowadays because they don't have health insurance too. And I think the professionals that they have there are so prepared because they studied in the public university, for example, and I think they have the best treatment. Um, and I think we have to make and give the correct attention and not just critique, I don't know, this system.
Yes, I agree with you guys. I think we all have like a story. We all know somebody who went through a good experience or a bad experience. I think they both happen. You know, some people just don't have a good experience with the system. But it's very important for us to know that we have some good experiences, and we have to focus on the good part of SUS and try to improve it, instead of just, okay, we're not doing this anymore, let's start something from the basis, from the ground, and something new, something different. I think we just need to improve somehow, because some countries, they don't have a system like we do here, and they just have to pay huge amounts of money to get access to simple things that we have here. Anyone else want to add anything? Is anyone new to TNT today? Is it that is your first time? Marcos? So welcome, Marcos. Marcos and Renata. Okay, do you guys like it?
Yes, I do like it because I'm gonna be there for all of the week that I can. Because I'm training, I'm learning more, and I'm very grateful to be today with you guys. And I think that's it. Thank you for everyone.
Okay, thank you for
Thank
coming.
you. Thank you for everybody. The first time in the channel is good for me.
Great. TNT is a space where we can practice English, and it's been so great. Like, it's very difficult just to study alone, you know, and just to imagine conversations in your head. Like, but having this space is very good. And I'm happy for you guys being here. And just remember that you're going to receive an email for feedback, okay? So you can talk about how was the experience for you in this meeting. Okay, so thank you very much for coming. And I'm starving. I have to go. Bye.
Bye. Thank you.